Hi guys, and welcome to the C++ tutorial for straight-line depreciation. Let's start by clicking on file and we go to new, select project, and right inside this dialog I'm going to select the console application, click on open and click on next, and I'm using C++, so let's click on next. And the project name, I'm just going to call it SLD calculate. There we go. And just for your information guys, I am using code blocks, so let's click on next and finish. There we go. So you see right here inside the source file there, drop it down, you get your main source there. And right here, so what I'm going to start with is, first of all, I'm going to create a function right underneath the username space. So let's say double, and I'm going to just call that SLD, open up a bracket and just enter another double, and that is going to be for the course, comma, and another double. That I'm going to call that salvage. That is the product we intend to salvage. And finally I'm going to enter int. This int is going to be the lifetime of the product itself, or the asset there. So I'm going to enter curly braces in there, and in here let's ask it to return as follows. That's going to be the cost minus salvage, and we then divide that by the lifetime. There we go. Enter semicolon. So I have my function there ready. Now inside the main, what I want to try and achieve with the main is I'm going to create another double variables in here. So maybe let's copy this one, let's grab this, and I will paste that right in here. Get rid of the hello world, and let's get rid of this. And here I'm just going to enter depreciate value here. There. So that is my variable, and let's create two more variable. I'm going to call that int lifetime, comma, and I. There, I've created two more variables. So let's start by saying I want the system to print out as follows: enter the original cost of the asset. There. So asking the end user to enter the original cost of the asset, so that should actually be inside a quote. Okay, that's taken care of, and take it in. The value will be taken into the cost. That is fine. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the salvage, and enter the salvage value. Okay, here let's just say enter the salvage value. Here, let's do that here. enter the salvage value of the asset, and finally enter the lifetime in years of the asset. Let's make sure the end user enter the lifetime as an integer value. There we go. So we're going to take that in, and what we're taking in there is the lifetime. So let's come right in here and just enter lifetime in there. Let's carry out the following. So I'm going to say the depreciate value here, grab that, paste that in here. That is going to be equals this very one here, SLD. So let's get rid of this. I don't need all that. Get rid of the data type there. That is the depreciate value. Okay, that's fine. So right underneath the depreciate value, I'm going to say the straight line depreciation of the asset is there. And let's go to the next line here. Let me increase the font size so that you guys can see this a little bit much better. And that is going to be depreciate value here, this very one. So that is going to be per year. There. And let's go to the next line. End line. Okay. Now, using a for loop, we want it to then show us the rate per year, depending on how many years the user enters. So I'm going to say for I equals 1. Okay. I is less than lifetime and plus 1 semicolon I plus plus. Okay, now let's enter a curly braces here, and in here let the system then output the value of the asset after a third year. That is going to be I there, and I will also ask it to output minus I multiplied by the depreciated value here. Grab that and paste that here. Okay, and I'm just going to say end line with a semicolon. Okay, all done. So what I'm going to do now is let's run it and see how that's going to look like. Okay, have a good look at the lines of code. First of all, I'm going to click on the debug if there's any error so that I'm able to. Okay, that's fine. I think it's working. So let's enter the original cost of the asset. So I'm going to say it's about 12,000. Okay, and the value, let's say, is about 2, and the lifetime, and for the lifetime I'm going to make that about, let's say, 15 years. And there we go. For 15 years, that is the lifetime. And that is how you create your own straight line depreciation calculation in C++. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. and bye for now.